Welcome back to this last event of Bergen Open 2026. We will start with the men's platform. And the first diver representing France is Baptiste Alamano, and he is doing arm stand forward, one somersault pike from 10 meters. They all do 6 dive each, so one from each diving group. So we have front, we have backwards, we have reverse, we have inward, we have twist, and we have arm stand. Nolan gets a really nice takeoff, spins very fast, kicks out a little bit too late, so it rolls over. Not really. Representing France, we have Charles Joyce, and he is doing reverse 2.5 somersault with tuck from 10 meters. A good start for Charles. Gets 7, 7, 7, 7, 7.5 from the judges. The rotation was a bit slow, but he managed to control the dive really good and a nice entry. Representing Camo, we have Arnold. Decent start for Arnold. Nice, good. Inward 3.5. A bit splashy in the end, and not focusing on his core enough in the entry. Representing Malmö, Peder Huber. He is doing arm stand forward, 2 somersaults, pike. Solid first dive for Peder. Okay, all right, back 3.5. An okay start for him. Was a little bit short, but that's good. Rewarded with 5.5 sixes from the judges. Representing Lausanne, we have Ariel Petru, and he is doing inward 3.5 somersaults with tuck from 10 meters. Nice dive. I think he even deserves this one. Seven, 7.5 from the judges. So a nice inward. And representing Edinburgh Diving Club, we have Shane McConnell, and he is doing back 2.5 somersault with 1.5 twist pike positions from 10 meters. A good start for him as well. Nice back twister. It's rewarded between 6 and 7 from the judges, and a total of 62.40 points. Representing Austria, we have Anton Knoll, and he is doing back 2.5 somersaults with 1.5 twist, 10 meters. Anton is also the person that has the Bergen Open record, and that was from 2023. Good start for him. It was a little bit short, so the entry wasn't as clean as we would have loved. And that's why he gets between 5.5 and 7. Moving on to round 2 out of 6. Baptiste, he is doing reverse 2.5 somersaults with tuck from 10 meters. A bit splashy in the entry, but overall a nice dive. Noland, he is doing forward 3.5 somersaults with tuck from 10 meters. When he kicks out, I would like him to stop the rotation a little bit faster so it doesn't roll over, because it just keeps over-rotating in the water. Charles, he is doing back 2.5 somersault pike 10 meters. Nice back 2.5 pike 10 meters. When he kicks out, he's focusing to take it down to the water a little bit too fast. I would like him to stay with his hands and arm along the legs, so he would stop the rotation. Arnold, he is doing arm stand back 2 somersaults with 1.5 twists, 10 meter free position. Unfortunately, it over-rotates, so it's going really over this dive. The twist was really nice. Peter, he is doing forward 3.5 somersaults pike 10 meters. Didn't quite finish that dive, so it's short. And that's why I got so low scores. Eric, he is doing reverse 3.5 somersaults with good reverse 3.5, just not entry as we would like the rip entry. And it was a bit short too. Ariel, he is doing arm stand back 2 somersaults with 1.5 twists, free position. beautiful dive. A nice arm stand, showing everyone that he has balance. Kicks out and takes the dive nicely down. Shane, he is doing reverse 2.5 somersaults with tuck. And okay, reverse 2.5. Forget to point his feet in the entry, so it looks to go more over than it does. And Anton finishing round 2 with reverse 3.5 somersaults with tuck. A really nice takeoff. Spins a little bit too slow for him. So he kicks out and just don't have time to prepare for landing in the water. Round 3. Baptiste doing back 2.5 somersaults pike. A little bit short, also control his core and landing. Nolan, inward 3.5 somersaults with tuck. A good drive inward 3.5. Kicks out a little bit too early, but managed to take it down again and take it down anyways. And nice solid dive. Charles doing arm start back, 2.5 somersaults, half twist, pike position. Okay dive, not sure he showed a balance in his arm stand though. We'll see what the judges say. Yeah. So if he would score higher, nice back 3.5. A bit splashy in the end, but overall a good dive. And Peter, he is doing inward 3.5 somersaults with tuck. tuck in his head in his landing, so it rolls over. Nick needs to kick out earlier to make sure to stop the rotation before he prepares for the landing and re-entry. Erik, he is doing arm stand back, free somersaults. It's a shame. It would have been a really good dive if he just didn't kick out so early. I love the start. He has a really nice dive as well. Bergen, he is doing reverse 2.5 somersaults, tuck. Good dive, a really nice dive.
6.5, 7.
Just missing the entry a little bit. And Shane, he is doing forward 3.5 somersaults, pike. Total. So. Anton chooses to do arm stand back, 2 somersaults, 1.5 twist in this round free position. Really nice arm stand, good takeoff, nice spin, nice twist, and a good entry.
7.5, 7.5. Round 4, Baptiste, forward 3.5.
Round 4, Baptiste, he is doing forward 3.5 somersaults, pike. Good forward 3.5.
7, 6, 6.5, 7.
Nolan, he is doing back 2.5 somersaults with tuck from 7 meters. Nice back 2.5 somersaults. Back 2.5 somersaults with 1.5 twist, pike. Another nice dive. Arna, who He's doing forward 3.5 somersaults pike. Forward 3.5. Good spin, nice rotation. Just a little bit short. Peder, he is doing back 1.5 somersaults with 3.5 twist, free position. And Peder shows that he can twist. He's a good twister.
6.5, 7, 5, 6.5,
But
6.5.
a bit splashy in entry, and that's why he scored so low points. Erik is doing inward 3.5 somersaults tuck. Good dive, spins really fast. Kicks out at the right time. In the entry, he took in his head, so he rolls over and doesn't get to stop the rotation at the right time. Ariel doing forward 2.5 somersaults tuck from 5 meters. A good forward 2.5 somersaults. A good dive. Just missing the landing and the entry a little bit. Good dive. Anton is doing back 3.5 somersaults pike. He doesn't get the rotation. A beautiful inward 3.5 from Baptiste. Spins good. Rotates fast. Gets a nice entry. Goes a little over. Noland is on 5 meters and he is doing arm stand back 2 somersaults with tuck. And the judges will judge like they're supposed to, but we will take 2 points off every judge.
Judges, please mark after 10. There will be a 2-point deduction for the restart.
We will deduct 2 points from each judge.
Two reads 0, 2 reads 0, 2.5 reads 8.5, 3 reads 1, 3.5, 2.5 reads 8.5.
Charles is doing inward 3.5 somersaults with tuck. Good inward. Just a bit splashy in entry, but overall a nice inward 3.5. Arnold, he is doing reverse 2.5 somersaults with tuck. We saw a really nice reverse 2.5. Good start, nice rotation, and a really good entry. And Peter is also doing reverse 2.5 somersaults with tuck. Doesn't spin as fast as he needs to be finished on that one, but still he managed to score over 6 on that dive, so it's a decent dive. Eric, he is doing forward 3.5 somersaults pike. He kicks out. Good peg, 2.5. Nice entry too.
5, 4, 5.5, 6, 6.
And a beautiful arm stand. Shows the judges that he has balance and kicks, spins good, rotates. Overall a good dive. And Anton finishing the 5th round. He is doing inward 3.5 somersaults with tuck. Good dive. I don't think he is happy enough with it, because when he kicks out, he rolls over. And now we have the final round. Representing France, Baptiste Alamano, doing back 2.5 somersaults, half twist, pike position. A beautiful finish for Baptiste.
7.5, 6, 7.5, 7.5, 8. Representing Camo,
And representing Camo, we have Nolan Lazari, and he is doing back 1.5 somersaults with 2.5 twists, free position. Good finish and a nice competition for Nolan. a little bit twist in the end and splash entry, but overall a good dive. And representing France, we have Charles Joyce, and he is doing forward 3.5 somersaults pike. A bit short on his forward 3.5. A good finish for Arnaud. This is a big dive, a hard dive. People do it even at the Olympics and the World Championship. A bit short, but shows everyone that he can manage. Shows everyone that he can manage to do hard and big dives. Representing Malmö, Peder Hubert, he is doing back 3.5 somersaults with tuck. And Peter doesn't want to be worse. I mean, he wants to show everyone that he can dive 10 meter too. And he scores 6.5, 7, 6.5, 7 on that dive, and it was a good finish for him. Representing Switzerland, we have Erik Passerone. He is representing Bergen, and he is finishing his competition with back 2.5 somersaults with 1.5 twist pike. Good finish, a little bit short. And representing Lausanne, Ariel Petul, and he is on 5 meter doing back 1.5 somersaults, 1.5 twist, free position. Over rotates a little bit, doesn't kick out in the twist when he shoots, so it rolls over. But overall, a good competition for Ariel as well.
Representing Edinburgh Diving Club.
Representing the Edinburgh Diving Club, Shane McConnell. He is finishing his competition with inward 3.5 somersaults with tuck. And another beautiful inward 3.5. Shane has been competing all 3 events on 1 meter, 3 meter and 10 meter, and finishing his Bergen Open with a nice dive. And the final diver for this year's Bergen Open is Anton Knoll, and he is doing forward 4.5 somersaults with tuck. And Anton shows everyone why he has the record here in Bergen. A really good forward 4.5 and we will thank you so much. So this is from us to you that have been following us on this live stream the whole weekend. I hope to see you again next year. So thank you so much.